What's up, Aries? This is Marcus from Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to represent June 2022. And I just want to thank all of you guys for sharing, subscribing, and being patient with me. My computer went down, so I had to get a whole new laptop and everything. So thank you so much for your patience with me as I'm working with that. All right? But you guys know how I do. I'm going to do some Oracle, get you some Oracle cards, and get you some energies for the month. Then I'm going to get you some tarot. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot, and then I'm going to clarify it with the Good Tarot, just so we can see what energies are going on for you for this month. All right? There's going to be a full month, a full moon in Sagittarius, so please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell so that when I upload all the videos for the full moon, you guys can get those also. Okay? But so far, we have water, a time for healing, and this is balsamic moon. We have the turkey spirit, and then we have successful funding. Okay, so if you give me a moment, I'm going to get you guys some energies here and find out exactly what's going down for you, figure out what energies are going on with you, and then, like I said, once we get to some of the general energies, we can kind of clarify. Angels, ancestors, please give me a clear. Okay. All right, so the Empress. So that's the first thing that we have for you coming out here, Aries, is the Empress. So it looks like you're right now being very creative, or you might be working on a creative project. Angels, ancestors. Okay, this one to come out. So you have Ace of Pentacles. So you have a new creative project or something that's going to bring you an offer, whether it's a financial offer or whether it's money or monetary. All right. We have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So while you're doing this process, you maybe have some type of block. Could be writer's block or actor's block or something with your creative project. But what this Queen of Swords energies is showing, okay, we have the Temperance card. You see, so Sagittarian energy. So for some of you, the Sagittarian moon is going to be on the 14th. Which Temperance is the 14th, and that's also the Sagittarius card. So this might be representing that something may be going on for you during that moon, so make sure you pay attention to that reading. Right? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you have two queens here. You have the Wheel of the Year. So you have some really good luck here going here for you, Aries. So let's see what other energies we got for you. All right, so I had 3 more drops. So we'll just take these last ones. I have the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, and I have the 9 of Pentacles, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, and that's the bottom deck energy. So the King of Cups energy, that also is a very creative energy. That's somebody who's very altruistic, someone who thinks about other people. He's also a King of Cups, even regardless if you're male or female. That can also represent a healer or someone who teaches healing. So maybe that might be something that you're starting for some of you, Aries. But the King of Cups is someone who's very creative, very well-spoken, very even-mannered, and can control their emotions, and they're very confident. This is also a person that, when they speak, they're very intelligent, very well-spoken. They know how to say words that can kind of move you and influence you, okay? So let's go over some of these energies here, and then we'll clarify ones that are clear. So we have the Empress. So as I mentioned before with the Empress, this is about creative energy. This is about growth. So some of you may be starting a new business, Aries, or you might be starting a new project. In some cases, I don't really see it here. Empress could also represent pregnancy, but I don't really see that here. Other than the fact that there's the Ace of Pentacles, all aces can represent a new baby or a new birth of something. So you guys could be birthing a business. You could be birthing a new song, a new album, but I definitely see a lot of creative energies going on in here because you have the King of Cups and you have the Empress, and those are both really creative cards. Now, you have also the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Ace of Pentacles, this is about tangible things that you could touch. This is about money. This is about real estate, property. These are things that can be given to you that you can touch within the 3D. And if you see the sun in the background, things are going to be bright. Things are going to be in your favor, and they're going to work out in your favor, okay? And with that being right next to the Empress, whatever this is that you get, it's going to expand and it's going to grow and it's going to be something that's going to be very fruitful. So I take, for some of you guys, it might be a business. Some of you guys, it might be a child. Some of you guys could just be starting a new position, and the Empress is saying that you're growing within the position. Now, see, you have the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords, this is about being in your own mind and kind of questioning yourself and whether or not you have the skills. And I know that sometimes, Aries, you're a leader. You're the first in the astrological wheel, and so you're the person that everyone wants to follow. And so you don't want to have that Eight of Swords energy. That Eight of Swords energy is kind of when you question yourself. You know, am I good enough? Can I do this? Am I able to do this? And I think that you're going to get out of this energy because of the fact that, one, you're Aries. And you have Jupiter right now, which is about expansion and good luck. So you have a lot of good things coming for you. You also have showing here, you have Empress, which the Empress is ruled by Venus energy. Now, Venus right now is in Taurus, and Mercury is in Taurus, right? And Venus is a planet that's about money, it's about beauty, it's about creativity. So you have a lot of positive things coming for you, and I think that you just need to get out of your head. Now, if you look at this person, they're standing there, they have all the swords, they're all wrapped up. And then in the background is the castle. Now, they're thinking so hard about how they're going to travel over the water to get to the castle. Just take things step by step, and you'll be able to succeed. Right? The Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is a very intelligent, very smart person. This is somebody who's had past experiences, and they've learned from those past experiences, and they use that knowledge to move themselves forward. This is also Libran energy, so this could, in some cases, could be about a judgment. This could be, a court situation. But from most of you, I just say that this is you getting out of that Eight of Swords energy, you kind of using that past information and past things that you've learned and past experiences to move yourself forward so that you can make wise decisions and direct decisions. Now, usually with the Eight of Swords, you always see, with the Queen of Swords, you usually see a bird flying, but instead they actually have a fairy here. So this is letting you know that you do have spirit with you, with the sword energy. This is about, taking your intelligence and putting your thoughts forward and being, your thoughts being your conviction. And you're trusting in your thoughts, trusting in your feelings, and you're going with what you know is right. Okay? And if you see the flowers that's on their leg, that's a lavender. Lavender is a healing flower, but it's also used for beauty. So in a way, you have to kind of figure out which way you're going to go with things, but you can also be very versatile with that healing, and also with that healing energy, and also with that beauty energy there. Right? Now, in the center of your reading, I take this is the Sagittarian card, or the Temperance card. And this is about alchemy. This is about balancing. This is about, balancing your yin and yang energies so that you do the right thing. And so what I take with this here, because you have the Eight of Swords here, that's about your thoughts, that's about your emotions, that's about you not believing in yourself. With this Sagittarian card, which, as I mentioned, the full moon, super moon in Sagittarius is coming soon. This is the center of your reading. I'm taking that this super moon is going to be the center of where your energy comes from. Usually, anytime that things happen, astrologically, for fire signs, if there's a moon in a fire sign, it's usually beneficial to the other fire signs. So this is going to be something that will be beneficial to you also. Now, with this, if you see this card, the Temperance, the angel, representative of spirit guides, and also representative of other angels that could be watching over you and giving you guidance. They have 1 foot on the ground, they have 1 foot on the water. So this means that they are a grounded person. Okay, in Aries, you usually are a really grounded person. You're usually someone people will follow. You're usually really smart, intuitive, and you make wise decisions. But they also have their foot in the water. So that means that they're really in tune with their emotions. Or if they're not in tune with their emotions, they take the time to balance that out. Now, Aries, you being a fire sign, and the first fire sign, you kick the door down of the astrological starting with you. I would say that this is for you more to meditate. This is for you to take some time and try to calm your fires, but at the same time temper the fires. Like, how to use the fires and put them into the best usage for yourself. Now, I love this because you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, for me, other than the Nine of Pentacles, which you have that too, is almost like a baby Empress. This is saying that you're very resourceful. very wise. You're able to create a business. You're able to use all your resources to the best of your ability to make you money. Now, this also could represent a person that's coming in. Also, same thing with Queen of Swords. With the Queen, with two queens on the board, this also means that people may be talking about you. Not necessarily bad things, but they are talking good things about you, because queens are very communicative and they're able to communicate their thoughts with words. Now, this Queen of Pentacles, if you see, she's very comfortable. She has a faithful dog on the bottom. She's in her lush garden, and you see where she's sitting. She's nice and comfortable. She has no worries for money. So what I'm taking from this is, this month, as you're making these wise decisions and tempering yourself, you're not going to have any worries or thoughts about money. Money is going to come to you, and it's going to be generated really easy. And you just want to make sure that you use all your resources to be able to take full advantage of that. And I'm going to skip a little bit. I'm going to go right to this Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, as I mentioned, for me, it's almost like a baby Empress. And the Queen of Pentacles is another baby Empress. You have these three cards that are just saying that you have a lot of creative skills and you have a lot of talent. Nine of Pentacles, these are 9 cards are all connected to the Hermit. And the Hermit is about looking inside yourself and doing the necessary work so that you can lead yourself on your own path. And it looks like with this Nine of Pentacles, you see you have this beautiful lady. She's got her red dress. She's convinced that she's doing everything that she can to be beautiful. She has her 9 pentacles, so she's not worried at all about money. She's in her own garden. Nobody's bothering her, and she's just not worried. She's got everything in front of her and nothing behind her that she's thinking about in the past that's worrying her. So you having the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, this month is going to be very fruitful for you. It's going to be a lot of growth. A lot of good things are going to come. A lot of stimulation is going to come when it comes from finances. Now, I love this one the most. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, for me, I feel like this is connected with the Ace of Pentacles, because you both see the wheels here. Jupiter is in Aries, which is in your sign. And Jupiter is all about expansion, all about good luck, all about good fortune, all about growth. And right now, Jupiter is in your sign. So this is like a wonderful time for you to take energy and put it into something that you would like to see grow. You know, and this goes to anything. This could be whether it's your garden, this is whether it's your relationship with your significant other, whether or not this is your job. The wheel is in your favor. Okay. Now, the Wheel of Fortune sometimes can be confusing because depending on the cards that are around it, that will tell whether or not things are going to be good for you. But you have the Empress, you have the Temperance card, you have Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune or the Wheel of the Year. Things are going really well for you. You just want to make sure that you take advantage of this. Now, for you Aries, for you Arians, Jupiter is going to be in your sign until October. So from now until October, anything that you want to see grow or manifest, you want to take that time to put the energy into it. The universe is in your favor right this moment, so definitely take advantage of it and run with it the best you can. I have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, this is typically about messages. This is also about people spying and kind of looking over your shoulder. But what I take with this, you see this page, he has the sword, he's holding it, and he's ready to swing it. But he's not really confident in swinging it because of the fact that he's learning how to swing it. From what I see with this here, Aries, there may be some things that you're still learning. And there may be some things that you have some questions about and you're not sure of. But the thing is, you're ready to go. You are gung-ho. You are ready to jump in, dive in, get things taken care of. And so you got your sword up, ready to swing. Once you know what you can slice at, once you know what you can hack at, you're going to be all set. Now, you see in the background, there's these mountains here. There's this terrain that's to travel. This is for you to travel while you're learning, okay? The Page of Swords is about taking on a new project, about learning, and about experiencing new things. So I think that with this month, you're going to have some new things that you run into, some new things that you learn. But at the same time, this is saying that you're ready to take on that new project. That new building, you're ready. That new business, you're ready to take advantage of it. And that's something that will definitely be in your favor. All right. Now, I love this because we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about structure. This is about happy life, happy family. This is about you putting stability in your life. So from what I see here, you're taking time to use all of your resources. you're trying to figure out how to make things as stable as possible. Whether this is you building a foundation, whether you're building a portfolio for real estate, whether you're building a portfolio for stocks and bonds, you are doing everything that you can to make sure that you are nice and stable. And this is just a sign of hard work. You're putting the work in. Fours are connected to the Emperor, which is also connected to your energy here. So I just see that you're having a lot of growth and a lot of stimulation, and things are going to move forward in your line. If you just look at this bottom line here, you have the Wheel of Fortune, then you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Four of Wands. So what I take from these three, if you were to just kind of combine the energies, what it's saying is you're going to have good luck with your project that you're looking for and building the foundation of this project. So this is going to be the perfect time for you to get the knowledge that you're going to need to be able to make that firm foundation, so that when you do put said business or said thing forward, it's going to have nothing but growth energy with the Empress, and things are going to work out and be very fruitful for you. All right, so that looked really, really good. What I do want to do is just take some time and clarify here. We got some answers about the Eight of Swords and a few of the other cards. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, my higher self, and the Most High. Please give me a clear guided message for June, why the Eight Swords is here. Okay, so we have the Ten of Air. All right, so you have the Ten of Air here. So with this is typically the Ten of Swords, but with the Ten of Air, if you see here, there's a angel, and she has a bunch of feathers that's falling down to her. Okay, and these feathers are falling down to her. Angels, whenever you see feathers falling, that's a sign that the angels are there and that they're trying to assist you and to try to help you. You have maybe had bad things happen to you in the past, and that's possibly the reason why you have Eight of Swords. And so I'll give you an example. Maybe in the past you tried to start a business, but the business wasn't fruitful. We'll give you a perfect example. Say you wanted to start a business selling houses, but you decided to do this in 2008 when the housing market dropped. So at that time, there was no growth. There was no chance for you to do well. And so things were kind of stacked against you. These angels are dropping feathers, letting you know that all things that were bad are done, and that they have your back and they're supporting you. So you don't want to have this Eight of Swords energy, because in your mind, you might think that things are similar to the past, or they might feel reminiscent of the past. But with this card here, this angel is looking up to the other older angels, and it's seeing that things are comfortable, things are safe. So I see here that any fears that you have, you're divinely protected. And once we read some of your cards here, things are going to work out for you. I just want to get one more card here for you. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, my higher self, the Most High, deities of the light, angels of the light. Please give me a guided message for why the Page of Swords is here for the energies for June. Okay? Look at that. It's beautiful. The Sun. So, just like I predicted, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Page of Swords, which is clarified by the Sun, and then the Four of Wands. So whatever project that you're working on, that you're going to get some energy, information from, is going to be very successful. You are going to be glowing with this. You're taking some time, you're getting the knowledge, and sometimes, just like a bird trying to fly out the nest, you might fall a little bit and stumble. But with the Sun card, this is saying that you are going to be successful and triumphant. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. And with some of the other cards here, it's just telling you that the universe is there for you and that you have the angels there for you. You also have the stars kind of in your planet, in your way, and in your favor. So you have a lot of good things here, Aries. I'm really confident for you that you're going to have a great month. All right? And that's really all I can see to clarify. There aren't any other bad cards or any cards that I feel negative for. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of get into your oracles. So it's a time for healing. So similar to the ten of air, the universe is just letting you know that you went through a lot of bad things. You went through some bad experiences, but those bad experiences are taught to you because they're almost like ammunition in your toolbox. Once you get those things and once they've happened to you, now you know how to react to them and how to survive them. And so with this purple energy that you're getting from this balsamic moon, again, this is you getting love and getting angel information. This is you connected with the ethereal world and getting those downloads. Now, Aries, I'm an Aries moon, so I know this from my own experience. You always are going to feel and get goosebumps and stuff when you get downloads. It's not necessarily like Raven's house where you get a vision and everything stops and you can see something. You'll get goosebumps. You'll get tingles down your neck, and then you'll get a little thought. Sometimes you might hear messages on the radio or something that's talking to you specifically about what's going on. This is a time for healing. You've been having these things happen to you recently, and you really didn't know how to experience them, but that's the universe letting you know that everything's good for you, okay? Now we have the turkey spirit, and it says, give with gratitude and grace. So we're going to be receiving a lot of energy. So one of the things about the universe, hence this temperance card, is that for you to be able to succeed, you have to give just as much as you receive. And that's the way that the universe works. The more that you take, the less you'll get. So you want to give, and the more that you give, the more that you receive. And it's just a generating cycle. Okay? Give with gratitude. Right? So we have number 24. We have water. Okay? So possibly there's a water sign that's going to be helpful to you. What I take from this personally is that Neptune right now is in Pisces, and Pisces is the water sign. That's the sign that's the last sign, and you're the first sign. So I think that you just need to take some time, like I said, to heal, do some meditation, and things are going to come to you, and it's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay? Now this card right here, I think you're going to like it for those who are starting a business. We have successful funding, all right? So, Aries, your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God and the universe that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. That is amazing. So for those of you this month, as I mentioned before, you have Jupiter that's going to be expanding, and you're going to have good luck that's going to come to you. You have the Empress, which tells you that growth is at hand. Growth is going to come to you magnanimously. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm really excited for you. Aries, thank you so much for taking some time to do the reading here for me. You got the Page of Swords clarified by the Sun. You have so many different things that are just saying things are going to be wonderful here for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a message, let me know how your month went. You know, if anything really cool happened for you after you had experienced this reading. If you're interested in getting a personal reading, please reach out to me. My information will be in the description box. You also can donate to the page. My information will be there too. Again, thank you so much for your time and spending time here and watching this with me. All right. I wish the best for you. Have a wonderful month. Take care, Aries. Peace.